What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Career Mode, episode number 99. The next episode is episode 100, of course, and yeah, comment below what you think I'm going to do for episode 100. Please comment below. I'm genuinely interested to see if anyone can guess what I'm going to do. I am doing something very special. I really hope you enjoy it, and yeah, comment below what do you think I'm going to do for episode 100. I was thinking of trolling everyone and just doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? Doing like a 30-second video of like a scout report and then saying, "Yep, that was episode 100." But no, I've done something pretty awesome, and hopefully you enjoy it. So comment below what do you think I'm going to do for episode 100. It will be interesting to see if anyone guesses correctly. But anyway, we start this episode number 99, off against Manchester City. A bit of a title rival, however, at the moment it's a two-horse race between us and Newcastle. And well, we couldn't have got off to a perfect start, could we? Jordi Alba with the free kick. I pressed L1 in circle, which is like a drill shot, and it found Cavani at the far post. And it's a great header by the Uruguayan. That was such an amazing start, you know, the first real attack. And I mean, what a free kick. It's so amazing. Just crossed, you know, perfect cross, and Cavani with a perfect header. 1-0 to Liverpool. Almost made it 2-0 here. Zuma's header cleared off the line, and here you see the ball going out for a throw-in. And Azpilicueta, what have I said before? Giant throw-in trait. I just love players that have got it. Ball comes in here. It's headed up in the air, and Jordi Alba, who was on fire on this game, his bicycle kick is well saved by Joe Hart. But once again, Azpilicueta picks the ball up for a giant throw-in. I just love the guy. He's amazing. If he ever retires, I've got to find a regen that's got a giant throw-in trait, because I just love the giant throw-in trait. Anyway, he launches the ball in towards Joe Hart's goal, and Hart drops the ball, and fortunately for City, they managed to clear it. That was a very, very lucky piece of play for City. We should have made it 2-0 there eventually. But City hit back here. Scott Sinclair coming through. His shot brilliantly saved by David De Gea, and we go up the pitch here on the counter, but it comes to nothing, and the game finishes 1-0. So the one goal was in basically the first attack, Edinson Cavani's header from the Jordi Alba free kick, and the game surprisingly finishes 1-0. I thought I was going to finish like 2-1 or 3-2 or something. It was such an entertaining game. But anyway, the following game was a Champions League game. Of course, we are now into the knockout stages. This is the round of 16, and we take on Valencia, and I thought it's actually a pretty decent tie for us, because no disrespect, but Valencia aren't the most amazing of sides, but I thought this would be a pretty decent tie. Not an easy tie, but still pretty decent tie for us to take the win. But I was going to be shocked, unfortunately, because Valencia came through here, and in the 37th minute scored here through Feguali, don't know how to pronounce that, sorry, to make it 1-0 to the Spanish side. And I thought, brush it off, you know, we'll come back in the second half and play a lot better. But unfortunately, they had a really good game here, and the Mexican Guardado made it 2-0 to Valencia. And I was thinking, Jesus Christ, I didn't think it would be a walkover, but I definitely didn't see us being 2-0 down in this game. But I really want this treble, you know, I really do. We're doing well in the league. We're on course to win the Premier League, and you know we're doing very well in the FA Cup. And in the Champions League, I do not want to go out in the first hurdle in the knockout stages. So Cavani put us back in the game here. I actually thought that should have been a free kick there. Cavani tackling his man. Wasn't given. The ball eventually came through to Balotelli. Mario Balotelli stops, fake shots, and how about this for a finish? Absolutely superb. The desire to get back into the game, and the game finished 2-2. So we really did rescue that tie in the last 15 minutes. I mean, if we had lost that tie 2-0, I don't think we would have came back in the second leg. But to score 2 away goals is priceless in the Champions League, and yeah, a very, very, very good result when it looked like it was going to be a very poor one. But going straight from the Champions League to the FA Cup, rested all of my players. Of course, felt very confident in this game. Nathan Beck, the goalkeeper I signed, also made his debut for us. He's such a giant. But yeah, he made his debut for us, but I still felt very confident. Still really want to win this treble, but Zaha goes down the right hand side here. Wilfred Zaha crosses the ball in, and I think that was Craig Cathcart. Seriously, you do not leave Andy Carroll open. He's a monster in the air, and that made it 1-0 just 3 minutes in. But Blackpool did have the ball in the net here. Tom Ince finding Matt Phillips. Good save by Nathan Beck, but the ball did go into the net. But unfortunately for Blackpool, the offside flag was already raised, so it was 1-0. And unfortunately for me, well, Alberto Massi, that was such a bad back pass. I put all the power on it I could, but it just went. It just sort of. It was the weather. It was the weather. It was my fault. I didn't read the weather properly. The ball got caught up in the rain, and obviously Nathan Beck couldn't get there on time. And yeah, he actually played pretty well in this game. He's an absolute giant at 6'9". And yeah, the game finished 1-1, so we'll have a replay at Anfield. I'm pretty confident we'll win that game with ease, but even so. Gareth Bale is finally back from injury, which is amazing because Bale has been missing for 4 months, so I'm very pleased that he's coming back from injury. He's got a plaster next to his name, so we're not going to risk him just yet. Balotelli is perfectly fit, so we'll play him at left wing for the time being. But yeah, Bale is coming back from injury, which is great because we really have missed him. He's statistically the best player in the side. But anyway, this is Jack Wilshere finding Sterling here in the 23rd minute of this game against Swansea. Sterling going 1-on-1. Scott Loach, the former Watford and Ipswich, I want to say Ipswich goalkeeper, takes him down. And obviously they were protesting for no reason because it's a definite penalty. And we gave it to Cavani, who never missed a... Oh no, we gave it to Balotelli. Of course we did, because Balotelli was starting. Although we give it to Cavani usually, when Balotelli plays, we're always going to give it to Balotelli because he's just got ice in his veins when it comes to penalties. But yeah, 1-0 to Liverpool. And this is the ball coming to Cavani on the bicycle kick. Unfortunately cleared off the line. That would have been so awesome had that goal gone in. But here you see us pick up the ball here with Maxime Gonalons. He finds Jordi Alba down the left hand side. No, Balotelli. Wow, I'm all over the place here. But anyway, Cavani goes through and smashes the ball past Scott Loach to make it 2-0. So Swansea are actually bottom of the table in the league at the moment, which is quite surprising really. You don't really expect that from Swansea. They're doing very well in real life, but on the game they're doing very badly. But yeah, 2-0. But Swansea did hit back with just a few minutes to go. Connor Wickham cutting inside Kurt Zuma and putting the ball past David De Gea. But the game finished 2-1. We take the win. Goal for Balotelli from the spot and Cavani, of course. Obviously with Bale coming back to full fitness, Balotelli's doing everything he can to show that he should keep his place in at the first 11. But yeah, 2-1 the final score. And poor old Swansea look like they're going to get relegated this season because as you'll see in a minute, they are rock bottom. But yeah, we are 7 points clear at the top with 12 games to go and 13 points clear of Chelsea. It's got to be our season. I'm just so confident. I'm doing everything I can to make sure we don't choke because I really do want to win the league and get Liverpool their first ever Premier League title. But this was the replay of the FA Cup game against Blackpool. Obviously we threw it away in the last minute in the first leg, if you will, with Massey's back pass being a bit too short for Nathan Beck. But yeah, we started this game really brightly. Jordan Henson wins a free kick here after Chris Basham took him down and played an awesome ball through to JJ, who I absolutely love. I say it every time he plays. He is so amazing. JJ goes through 1-on-1. Jilks makes the save, but look at him jump there. Absolutely awesome from JJ. And second time of asking puts the ball into the back of the net. 6 minutes in, Liverpool 1, Blackpool 0, and I felt very confident we were going to go through to the next round of the FA Cup. But this was Eccleston picking the ball up and finding Thomas Ince. He chipped the ball into Eccleston and Nathan Beck. What a save by the giant in goal. Absolutely superb. He also wears goalkeeping trousers, which is pretty cool. But anyway, on the stroke of half time, Blackpool gave the ball away here. We got on the counter. JJ find Carroll, and Carroll skips past Baptiste and Craig Cathcart. And when he goes through 1-on-1, well, you just know it's going to be trouble. It's free on the goalkeeper, but I decided to go through Carroll on his own. He chips the ball into the empty net after rounding Matt Jilks. It's 2-0 to Liverpool, and unfortunately for Blackpool, it looked like their game was over. But even so, they were still coming back and doing their best to try and put themselves back into this tie. This was Eccleston finding, not sure who that was, but the block shot hit the bar, and you see Nathan Beck's reaction. So glad that ball hit the bar and went over because they were doing really well to press Blackpool. But they just didn't have enough quality, and once again Nathan Beck makes a very good save here, and eventually the ball ends up at his hands. But eventually the ball comes back into the box for Blackpool. The ball finds Thiago Gomez. His shot is saved. Probably should have done better than Nathan Beck, but he didn't, and the ball ends up going into the back of the net. But we do hang on for a 2-1 victory. Beck played very well and got man of the match, and he looks like he could be a very good goalkeeper for us as a backup keeper for the long-term future. But 2-1 through to the next round of the FA Cup. Absolutely delighted. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, look forward to episode 100. And yeah, comment below, see if you can guess what episode 100 is going to be. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and see you very soon.